Back to Business Morning. Today we're looking at the value of good forex training. Well, I'm speaking right now. I'll be speaking to Bade Ajidan. He's a currency analyst from Alpari, Nigeria. They are a partner of Alpari New Zealand, and they offer services in trade and education, consulting and advisory services on the world currencies market. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Now, before we go into all the technical nitty-gritties, let's quickly just look at review what the markets, global markets, have been between Monday and today. This is midweek. A lot has happened at the global markets.
Sure.
We've seen a slight recovery.
Yeah, for over 4 weeks now, the global market has been surging down, it has been coming down because of the unrest in the general economy. We are talking about the Eurozone debt crisis, you are talking about the US debt crisis, and all of that has been giving investors a lot of concerns, and this has been pushing down most of the stocks in all these areas. Now, but just yesterday, because speculators are now hoping that the Feds are going to come.
That's the US Federal Reserve. Okay.
They're going to come to the rescue of the economies, because most of these shares and stocks are at their low. All right, they have been greatly oversold, and due to some stimulus from the Fed, we saw a quick move up yesterday with most of these currencies pushing up. We saw the dollar indexes, they pushed up against the dollar. The dollar, the New Zealand rose as high as 1.3. That was a fall. And the Australian dollars rose as much as 1.4% yesterday, and most of these other stocks surged high. So for the gold, we saw gold pushing down because gold has been gaining for so long. That's
in the last couple of weeks.
Yes, in the last couple of weeks.
It hit a new high, 1,900.
1,900, just even for years. All right, but the gold has reached its peak. So at that peak, we are seeing more of a technical resistance at that point, whereby people who have run to the metals, that's the gold, for a safe haven,
okay,
are now beginning to pick profits at that point.
Okay, so we might see a little slight downtrend from 1,000.
Basically, yeah. That was the major reason for the slide down that we had yesterday, and it's at a technical level now. And at this technical level, there is still a possibility that we'll see a surge down. But going by what is happening basically now, because right now we are still waiting for what happens on Friday at the meeting at Jackson Hole,
yes,
where we'll be talking about this economy and if there's going to be a sign of hope. But presently, we are not seeing any sign of hope. That's why we are saying
that left to be seen on Friday.
Yes,
the markets have priced that in, but it seems like the novelty of the whole, waiting on the Fed seems to have petted out or worn out from the markets. Well,
yeah, it's still a strong thing because they are watching out to see what is actually going to happen. So presently, there's a mix in the air. Apparently now, investors are scared, though they've run to gold, silver, and bullion, which are still making like. If we don't see anything done, if we don't see a positive news from what comes out on Friday, then most people are still going to shift back to the gold and leave most of these other stocks and equities.
Okay, now we know that forex trading is risky, and some of you the analysts, you say that it's not suitable for everyone. But however, with good sound training, the average person can become a good player at the market. Now, how can somebody who does not have any educational background in finance or business become a good sound player at the currencies market?
Education is important, and
absolutely,
yeah, we cannot overemphasize. And education is a life thing, all right. And it's important if you're going to venture into any business, if you're going to do anything, it's important you get education in that area. Now, for instance, the awareness of forex came into Nigeria about 3-4 years ago when
so it's still a relatively new,
yes, a young market in Nigeria. In Nigeria, very few people are aware of the existence of forex until 3-4 years ago when the Wonder Banks came up and returning huge percent on investment, and people were asking, "What are you guys doing?" And they said it's forex, and a lot of people ran into forex and started having a lot of seminars, and amazing seminars. Basically, you see a 1-hour seminar, and after a 1-hour seminar, and tell you that, oh, you can now trade. All right, and this was a major reason why people had losses during that, because they don't have adequate training. All right, for instance, you go to the university, you want to be an economist, you go to the university to study for 4 years. all right, to become an economist. So this is a business, a global business that you want to begin to profit from, and you think a 1 hour or a 2 hour seminar will be able to cater for that. So, and if you see major economies in the world, look at Singapore, for instance. Singapore became a first-class economy now because of the education that was invested in. All right, so their government under the rulership of Lee invested so much in education. All right, and it was because of this education that people came in, so that the economy grew up. So basically, we are looking at people investing quality time in learning about the market, the currency
stage
market.
By stage,
yes,
all they need to know.
Yes, learning about the currency market, how it works. All right, if you don't understand how the market works, you're going to burn your fingers. All right, you're going to burn your fingers. So the importance of education in forex cannot be overemphasized. So a layman, I won't just say a layman can just go into forex and begin to profit. He has to take a form of education. But no matter how lame he is, he can actually profit from forex market if he's fully educated about how the market works.
Now, what kind of programs do you offer? I know I was looking through your website and I saw that you have basic and advanced training for people who are interested.
Yeah.
For anyone who, obviously, they should start with the basic training. Is that enough, or how is it done? What are the stages?
Now, the basic training our basic training is very, very comprehensive in the sense that we have to take a novice from the scratch up to a level at which we feel that is able to participate in the markets. Right, and in our basic training, we have to look at some basic concepts. We have to look at some basic tools of analysis, because